The March for Life takes on a new purpose. On Friday, the annual gathering of thousands of anti-abortion rights activists was held for the first time since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. With abortion no longer protected by the Constitution, Chief Election and Campaign Correspondent Robert Costa looks at what that means for the march, the movement, and the politics going forward.
How far should that fight go?
It's a battle that will continue. I think when I say a battle, it's not a physical battle, but I mean, it's a spiritual battle for the soul of this nation.
Evangelical leader Franklin Graham, son of the famed Billy Graham, was one of thousands of anti-abortion activists who turned up in Washington Friday for the March for Life, arguing that the end of Roe is not the end of their fight. After the midterms last year, where does the abortion issue go from here?
Well, I think the pro-life movement has always been strongest at the grassroots level. So Roe's overturned, but we still have a lot of work to do.
But the persistence from conservatives on abortion comes as the Republican Party is at a crossroads. Some, like former President Donald Trump, have blamed last year's disappointing election results on the abortion issue, being poorly handled by Republicans who insisted on no exceptions on abortion.
And I've made it very clear, it may take us as long to restore the sanctity of life to the center of American law as it took us to overturn Roe v. Wade. But I believe that far beyond the politics of that question, for the sake of the nation, we need to restore the sanctity of life.
But in the early days of the 2024 presidential race, some possible Trump rivals are shaking their heads at Trump's assessment, moving to the right, and challenging the competition to take further action.
And would you nudge Governor DeSantis to take further action?
I would nudge every governor to do what they can to back up their pro-life record. I think that talking about situations and making statements is incredibly important, but also taking action and governing and bringing policies that protect life are even more important, because that's what truly will save lives.
Governor Kristi Noem of South Dakota, where abortion is banned, has been challenging Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and other rising Republicans to do more to limit abortions in their states, sparking an informal policy standoff among those who might run for president. DeSantis signed a 15-week abortion ban into law last year, and another possible candidate, Governor Glenn Youngkin, is now pushing a 15-week ban in Virginia. But many attending the march acknowledged the politics of an issue that has long been highly charged remains complicated.
Do you believe Republicans should push more or less on this issue?
I think what they're doing is in the right direction currently. I think that they need to be willing to have dialogue with Democrats, and I think Democrats need to be willing to have dialogue with Republicans, too.
Meanwhile, Democrats continue to push on this issue as well. And on Sunday, Vice President Kamala Harris will deliver a major address on abortion rights in Florida 5 decades after Roe v. Wade. For CBS Saturday Morning, Robert Costa, Washington.